Hey everybody, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing the 25 bookish facts about me. I have quite a few facts to get through. I mean, it's 25 plus a little bit of an explanation for each fact, so let me just jump right into it because I don't want this to be a really long video. Fact number 2. I always feel the need to get like bookmarks and have like really cute like magnetic ones or just cute ones with like tassels and stuff, but then I never end up using them and I end up using like scraps of paper or index cards or something because I'm scared of losing the bookmarks. Fact number 3. As much as I love going to the library and getting library books, I really like buying my books more because I feel like there's more of an attachment to the story for me knowing that the book in the story is actually mine versus me having to give back the story that I just loved. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I don't know, I guess I have a method to my madness. Fact number 4. Currently, as we speak, my shelves are color-coded, and I would show you, but... Okay, hold on. Now I'm going to try to show you guys. Let me just, like, pan up the black and the blue and the purple, and then it goes over. I can't get it all the way over to the other side, but yeah. So, because mine goes up and then across and then down. I can't get it all the way to the other side, but it's color-coded there too. Fact number 5. There are so many pretty copies of books that I want, but I will not buy them or waste my money on them because I already own copies of those books. Like, which ones are they? Alice in Wonderland. There are so many copies of that book that I just need, but I can't talk myself into spending the money to buy them because I already own 2 copies. And then, oh my god, The Book Thief, the 10th anniversary edition just came out, and that is like my dream copy of that book, and I just can't buy it because I already own an edition of it. Fact number 6. I don't have any specific genres that I typically stick to, but I do want to read more fantasy because I really don't feel like I read enough fantasy right now. Fact number 7. My favorite thing on my shelf right now that's not actual books is my bucket list journal, and in this I have the front of the page with what the thing is that I want to do, and then after I do it I write the date and I'll put a picture, and then on the back I write down like a little bit of a story or summary of how it happened or what happened or when or why, etc. So yeah, that's what this is, and that's my favorite because it's really kind of helping me to remember to live adventurously and have an exciting life. Fact number 8. My sophomore English teacher used to tell me that I could read during her class as long as I had the grades that I needed to be passing her class and I got my work done. And I always did. I always had an A in that class, maybe a B every once in a while, so I always sat in the corner by the window and read books during her class. Fact number 9. The first books that I remember reading are the Junie B. Jones books and the Magic Treehouse books. And I still love them to this day. I think they're such cute stories. I think that they're very educational too. And yeah. Fact number 10, going along with the previous fact, the first books that I remember actually getting me into reading were Nancy Drew. I still collect them to this day. I love them so much, and I swore whenever I was little that I was going to grow up and be Nancy Drew. Don't tell anybody that, that's kind of embarrassing. But, I mean, some of my friends joke around and call me Nancy Drew now because of that, and because I'm just nosy and know a lot of things about people, and I can figure things out about people pretty well. And yeah, so Nancy Drew, pretty cool. Fact number 11. For my 13th birthday, my 4th grade teacher wrote me a letter, and in the letter she talked about the fact that she remembers whenever I used to come into her class every day and I would have 3 or 4 different books with me, and I would be reading every single one of them and be in the middle of all of them, and I would still be able to tell you the exact plot line from each book because I would remember each book and each storyline and each character, be able to give you all of these details, and I really, really wish I could still do that now. Fact number 12. My main dream as like a reader would be to own my own bookstore one day, but I know it's not going to be the easiest thing to do, so a more practical thing that I would like to do with my reading love and my reading skills would be to be a literature teacher or a literature professor and be able to help share my love of books with other people. Fact number 13. Whenever I was in the 2nd grade, I read exactly 242 books in a school year, and if you know, a school year is 180 days. And I read 242 books. I remember that being the exact number because I was shocked at how many books it was. I really, really wish I could still do that now. I would read so many books during the year. I mean, given 2nd grader books are like really teeny tiny, but that's still a lot of books for anybody even. Fact 14. Honestly, my biggest fear about going to college right now is the level of anxiety that I know I'm going to feel being away from all of my books. I know that sounds so weird, but I know I'm not going to be able to bring all of my books with me, and I have a lot of them, and I'm very, very attached to every single one of them, and I know I'm just going to be so freakish having to leave them. Fact 15. My best friend Carter reads about just as much as I do. Probably not exactly as much as I do, but pretty close. And I'm always that person that's telling her all about these books that I just read and how excited I am and how great they were and how she needs to read them. But I won't loan my books out, and so I feel kind of bad, but I don't loan my books out to anybody. So, sorry Carter, I love you, but I don't ever lend you my books, and I'm sorry. Fact 16. I do not understand how people can read in the bathtub. That makes like no sense to me. I would drop my book and just drown it completely. I don't know how people can accomplish this because I'm so scared of getting my book wet and ruining it. I won't even try it. No. Fact 17. One of my all-time favorite children's books is Alice in Wonderland. I've mentioned it in another video, or it might be in an upcoming video. I'm not sure yet. I'm pre-filming a few of these videos. But, like I said, it's Alice in Wonderland, and I know a lot of people think that it's really, really odd and very just, like, strange, but I think it's really, really beautiful. I think it's very whimsical and very just dreamy, like one of those weird dreams you would have whenever you go to sleep, and you just get lost in that dream, and you wake up, and it's so vivid, and you just know how, like, weird it was, and I just think it's really cool. Fact 18. I have a book with me almost every single time I leave the house. Even if I have one of those teeny tiny crossbody purses, I still manage to bring a book with me in that bag. It might not necessarily be the book that I'm reading currently, but I like the idea of having a book with me in general. So I have a book with me just about every single time I leave the house. Fact 19. There is something so oddly relaxing to me about being surrounded by books. And I know what you're thinking, Hannah, like that's so weird. But honestly, like, my favorite thing is to go into like a bookstore or a library and just find some empty corner in between the shelves and to just sit there and just be surrounded by books. There's just something great about it. And I mean, even where I'm filming right now, I sit on the floor in front of my bookshelves. Even that's just like a comforting feeling to me, being that close to my books. I'm not really sure why, but just being surrounded by those stories is just a warm, fuzzy feeling. Fact number 20. My favorite quote about books is from The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare, and it reads like this. It was books that made me feel that perhaps I was not completely alone. They could be honest with me, and I with them. Fact number 21. My totally bookish goal right now is to go to BEA, which is Book Expo America. Every year I see some of my favorite booktubers posting videos and vlogs from them, or from it, and posting their book hauls after BEA, and just meeting authors and meeting your fellow booktubers, and that's just so cool to me, and I'd love to be able to go one year. Fact number 22, if my channel even helps to change one person's day around, or to help them find a book that they might like to read, or just to put a smile on their face for the day, I'm gonna feel completely accomplished with something. Because knowing that I had that impact on at least one person's life, that's crazy to me. It's really, really cool. Fact number 23, I really, really want on this channel to continue making vlogs and other videos that aren't necessarily book related every single time I make a video, just to give the people that watch my videos a better sense of who I am as a person, just to help them get to know me better. Fact number 24, the first people that I found on BookTube, it was Jesse from Jesse the Reader. I'll link his channel down below, as well as Maureen from Maureen Kiwi. They were the first two that I found, and I still watch them to this day a few years later. And they're just really funny, and they're the ones that really inspired me to make this channel. And if you don't know who they are, you've been living under a rock, because they're amazing and you really need to go check them out. And finally, fact 25. I discovered BookTube my freshman year of high school, and I definitely feel like it was during a time whenever I needed it, because it finally helped me find something that I'm passionate about, where I can express my love for books with other people, and I'm so grateful that that happened, because I don't know where I would be right now if I hadn't found BookTube. So that's it, everybody, for my 25 bookish facts about me. I should be uploading a new video soon, and so stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching. Bye!